Hey guys, well, spring has come and gone, and that means it's time for another seasonal skincare routine video. So today I'm excited to show you what was in Sharla's spring skincare box from Wishtrend, and then I'm going to demonstrate my own personal morning and evening skincare routines. So I've done a couple videos about this previously, but just to bring everyone up to speed, Wishtrend is a Korean skincare, Korean beauty kind of brand website, and they offer seasonal like collaborations with a bunch of different YouTubers and influencers. So I follow a YouTuber named Sharla. She is a Canadian woman who lives in Japan, and I don't know, maybe I feel like we have kind of similar skin types or skincare needs. So I've bought her like collaboration box a couple of times now. I've also just shopped Wishtrend on my own and put together my own set of products that I thought I would like. So I've done a couple previous skincare routine videos that I'll include links to, but this is what I'm currently using this spring. So I'm going to start by sharing an unboxing of Sharla's skincare kit when it arrived, and then we'll come back and look at my own routines. Alright, so my box actually just arrived today. I did want to mention that Wishtrend is currently not offering their free shipping option for international orders, so you do have to pay for DHL shipping, which is $15, but it did come really quickly. So first I'm going to open my sample pack. This is their cruelty-free week samples, and I didn't really look in advance what was in here, so let's see. Alright, so we have a Rovectin Skin Essentials Activating Treatment Lotion, looks like a little sample size tube of the Rich Moist Soothing Cream from Klairs, and also a sample of Klairs Fundamental Water Gel Cream. And then there's a bunch of little packets, so we have a couple Klairs Supple Preparation Unscented Toner, a couple Klairs Rich Moist Soothing Cream, some of these I'm from Ginseng Serum, and I'm from Rice Serum. And the ginseng says it's firming, the rice says it's brightening. And then as far as the actual order, it came all very nicely packed together in this bubble wrap. So we have, it looks like, a few samples of the Fundamental Nourishing Eye Butter. And then it came with 4 of these Rich Moist Soothing Tensile Sheet Masks. I've been using these from a previous pack, and they are so moisturizing. There's a bottle of the Klairs Freshly Juiced Vitamin Drop, the vitamin C serum. I was unsure about this when I first started using it, but I have been using this for a while now, and I'm really liking it. We have the Klairs Rich Moist Soothing Cream, which I just want to open because I heard that it had been redesigned. Oh yeah, so the tube is totally different. It has a different kind of little cap. It looks like with the tip that you use to puncture the seal on the inside. So I can't unseal it, but I look forward to trying this new formulation because I think it's a little lighter than it had been. And then there's a bottle of the Klairs Supple Preparation Unscented Toner. There's a bottle of the Green Tea and Enzyme Powder Wash, Face Wash. And then the one brand new to me item that I'm excited to try, this is the, I don't know how to pronounce it, Element or Elmt Advanced Calming Solution. So I'm going to take this out of its box. So this actually wasn't released yet officially, so I wasn't able to look it up on the Wishtrend website to read about it that much, but it is a Centella Asiatica and Polysaccharide Advanced Calming Solution, and it's just in this beautiful like plain green, feels like a glass bottle. It looks really classy. The box says, researchers note the advanced calming solution combines Centella Asiatica extract and polysaccharides derived from snow fungus to effectively soothe and calm the complexion. Enjoy the synergistic effects of Frameless now. Okay, so Elmt or Element the name of their product line is Frameless. It says, all the products in this line have been carefully designed so each of their unique ingredients comes together in synergy and plays a part in satisfying your skin's missing element. That makes sense. Oh, here on this tab it says ELMT is short for element. So I'm really interested to try this. I'd like to just smell it. It feels really moisturizing. It's very liquidy. It really doesn't have a scent, which I guess is good because I do prefer, when possible, to just go unscented. So I'm excited to try that out. So now let's look at my personal skincare routines, and usually I do AM and then PM. I'm gonna switch it up today and start with PM because probably if you're watching this, it's probably like during the daytime for you and you haven't done your own PM routine, so this will kind of be like the next thing in time that you would be doing yourself. So my PM skincare routine starts, of course, with removing my makeup. I use micellar water for that. I'm not really particular about the brand. I've used the Garnier brand. I've used Target's up and up version of the Garnier brand. I've used some very fancy ones before, but I do kind of like the micellar water, and I use it on those reusable cloth cotton round replacements. I spoke about those in a previous video on like green beauty products that I use, so love those. And then my next step is to use the green tea and enzyme powder wash. I really like this as an exfoliating wash, and actually you'll see in the video I ran out of this at the time that I was filming my demos. I actually had to go out and crack open a new bottle, so Sharla's box arrived just in time for that. But I don't use this every single day, but definitely if I feel like I need a little extra exfoliating, this is just really nice because you kind of mix it with water in your hands and form it into a paste of like whatever amount of grittiness that you like. So you can rub it together a lot and really make it like a very fine paste. You can leave it a little bit drier to start with and leave it a little grittier feeling. It also lasts a really long time. I know this bottle looks pretty small, but I mean, I had that previous one since whatever was the last skincare box that I got, which has been months. So it really does last quite a long time. So the next item that I've been using is something new out of this particular skincare kit, and it's the, I think it's called Element Advanced Calming Solution. Now this is in this beautiful green glass bottle, and I understand that there's maybe like 3 different varieties that they make, and they all come in these beautiful bottles. So this is the Advanced Calming Solution. I don't really know what that means. It's really just straight liquid. It's like just water. So I just put a little bit on my hands and kind of rub them together and then sort of pat it all over my face just to apply that. I don't know what it's doing for me, if anything. It certainly isn't hurting. It hasn't irritated me in any way. I don't know if it's giving me extra calming though. So I don't know if I would repurchase it, but it's, you know, nice to try a new thing. And then the next item that I use is the Klairs Supple Preparation Toner. I've been using the unscented version. I've been using this for quite a while now, and when I first got it I wasn't really sure what to do with it, how to use it, but I've really come to appreciate it now. So it's also fairly liquidy, not watery like the previous one, but pretty thin liquid. So I just put a little bit on my fingertips and then kind of dab them all over my face. And I think, you know, the purpose of this kind of toner is just sort of to prepare your skin for all the other steps of your skincare routine that are coming next. So it's kind of like a first step. If I weren't using that calming solution, I would just start with this one, and that's kind of like your base step for your skincare. So next I'll move on to my eye cream, and in the evenings I've been using the Klairs Fundamental Nourishing Eye Butter. I actually thought that this was part of this this seasonal set, and it wasn't. It came with some samples, but it didn't come with like an actual tube of this, but I already had I have plenty of eye cream in my house. So just a little tiny dab, and I just put it all over, kind of around like the orbital bones of my eyes. Like you can kind of feel where like the holes are in your skull for your eyes. That's where I'll apply the eye cream. And next is the Klairs Vitamin C Serum. I've had this since I think the last skincare box that I got, and this particular bottle is about halfway full. I'm not sure if you can see. So it has a little dropper, and I use just the tiniest amount. When I first got it and first started using it, I tried using it morning and night. I tried using a little bit larger quantity, and that was just too much. It was like too oily on my face. But I do want to use it. I do like using it, and I think if you use it in the right amount, it will not upset your skin. So I just use a small amount, and only once a day I use it in the evenings. And you know, it's supposed to kind of help with like sun damage or sunspots or discoloration on your face. So again, I don't know if it's actually doing anything. I don't think it's hurting anything. So you know, it's like one other layer of hydration and moisture, and I just have been using it in the evenings. And then my last layer is not from Wishtrend. It's not a Korean brand at all. This is actually La Roche-Posay Double Repair Face Moisturizer. I learned about this from my fellow YouTuber Erica of Girl in Pursuit. She had mentioned this moisturizer, and she has like eczema on her face, and mentioned this as one of the products that she uses. And I have probably not like officially eczema, but I get these little dry patches all over my face. They last for months or years. I've had prescription ointments, prescription face washes. I exfoliate just thinking I can kind of scrub the dryness off. Nothing has ever really fully worked. I tried this on her recommendation, and literally within 2 days, my dry patches are gone. So this is not any kind of medical claim or health claim, but my experience personally, this has been amazing. I use just the tiniest amount. I concentrate on the areas where I get dry patches. So like most recently, it was kind of like the inner corners of my eyebrows, and I get it sometimes like on the side of my chin, and sometimes like other areas around my eyes. Just concentrate on those areas, and then in the evenings, I do then kind of use it all over as a moisturizer, and this has been amazing. They also make another version that has SPF, so if you wanted like a daytime one and a nighttime one, and I think this was like $20, but again, I used just the smallest amount, and you can buy it at Target. So I'm super excited about this product. So now let's look at my daytime routine. So I start out by washing my face, and usually I use my Dermalogica special cleansing gel. I've spoken about that many times before. I've been using that for years. I've been using it on the Boy silicone like scrubber, face wash scrubber, which has been great. It's you know, much more gentle than using the Clarisonic, which I had been using before, but it gives you just a little bit of extra scrubbiness, you know, texture to rub it into your skin. So I've been using that for a long time and love it. And I'll follow that again with the calming solution and the toner. And then for my eyes in the daytime, I've been using Klairs Fundamental Eye Awakening Gel. I don't know if there's any difference or benefit to using the gel in the daytime and the butter in the nighttime or whatever, but it does say awakening in the name, so I feel like it's maybe more for daytime use. And then my next step has been to use the La Roche-Posay moisturizer again. Previously in my routine, this would be the point where I used my prescription ointment. So again, I mostly am just concentrating on the areas where I do get little dry spots at this point, because then my next step is to use my Skin 79 BB cream. And this is a tinted moisturizer with SPF. So this is always my last step of my skincare routine, because it does fill those niches of moisturizer, as well as this, you know, usually is pretty much my only layer of foundation or, you know, makeup kind of base color. And that's it for my whole routine, evening and morning, and a peek into Sharla's spring skincare collaboration box with Wishtrend. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up to let me know that you like skincare videos. I know I feel like I do them all the time, but I think it's been at least, you know, 6 months since the last one. So if I'm changing them seasonally, then this will give you a peek into what I've been doing. I'm really happy with my skin right now at this moment. So I think I'm in a good place. I always feel like that, and then I try something new, but I think I'm in a good spot right now with the routine that I'm in. So I hope this was useful to you. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.